Hi, this is Tammy from Blue Rain Pieces. We're going to finish up our bracelet. This is the bracelet we're making. You're making like these here with toggle clasp. But this one isn't gonna have a toggle clasp. This one's gonna have the chain piece on it, so you can extend the length. I'm gonna take this one off. So you know we're gonna get a little bit more to go to close this bracelet. Again, we're using the dragon beads and the blue tiger eye beads. Those are the beads we're using with gold 22 gauge wire and some tools. We're going to finish up. I'm going to grab another piece of gold wire. We're going to make us a loop. And bring it around. Now you got your loop, like so. Before we close our loop, we're going to add on our rest of our bracelet chain. So I'm going to hold and twist just to get a little wrap down on top of the wire. Just a little bit. And I'm going to leave that extra because I want to loop it on top. We're going to use a dragon bead because I have a blue one, and so a black dragon bead comes next. And I'll slide that on. The wire's a little long on this side, but it is still a wrap. And we're going to bring it around, make us a loop. My loop is a little crooked here. And we're going to wrap her down. And we're going to wrap her down all the way on top of the beads, cover the hole, and to put like a little cap on top instead of using a bead cap, we're just going to use the wire. We're going to take the other side and we're going to wrap it down on top, just like we did on the other side. Just got to hold, and we're going to wrap this little piece. And this 22 is very thin, so it bends easily. So I'm just going to use my finger, and we're going to tuck under so she's not grabbing on anything, hair, clothes, etc. Like so. Straighten my wire. And so we're going to go for another piece of gold wire. And the little pieces I use on small beads to wrap them. And like so. Like that. And again, don't forget to hook on your piece. We're going to do our probably last blue tiger eye bead, because I think this is going to be long enough. And wire down, make us a loop, like so. I'm going to straighten my wire just a little bit. It's a little crooked. And we're going to wrap down. I didn't wrap that other side, actually. It's what I didn't do. But it's okay. We just got to wrap down this side, and then we'll wrap that side. On top. Sorry if you can't see, I'm wrapping down on top of the bead. We're going to cut off. So we can tuck that piece, but we're going to wrap down on this side, which we should have did before we did that, but it's all right. And it's still wrapped down just fine. And then we're just going to tighten that around and tuck it under so it is not catching on anything. This is the next one. Like so. And there is our chain. We're almost done. We're going to put on another dragon, and then we're going to do our last bead, which is this one here. So let's make us another loop. Down like so. And don't forget to add it to our chain. See? And we're going to add our chain on, and then we're going to wrap down like the before. on, and I'm going to wrap down 2 or 3 times. It's up to you. I'm only going to do probably 3. I'm going to leave that. We're going to put on our last dragon bead. Oh, I think we have one more. Let me see. Yeah, this is going to be our last dragon bead. And then we're going to put on our last bead, like so. Fold it over and make a loop. Gonna straighten my wire because the 22 gauge is very thin. It's easily to bend. So it was a little crooked, and we're just going to wrap around that bead again. We're going to cut it off like so, and then we're going to wrap the bottom. See how she's a little crooked right there? That's okay because she's easily like so. And we're going to tuck her under. Tuck her under on this side. And we're going to do our last bead. So for this bead, we're actually going to, I'm going to make it a little longer because I need to make a wrap around it. So we are going to, okay, that should be good. We're going to make a loop. Like so. There's our hook. We're going to add our chain, our beads, beaded chain, or however you want to say it. Beaded beads. We're going to twist her on, close it down, twist her down. And we're going to add a bead, which is kind of long, I don't think I need that much. And I'm going to put it on like so. We're going to make our loop on the end, like so. We're going to twist her down, making a little bead on top. Bead on top. A little bit of a bead cap on top, I should say. A little wire on top. Oh, baby, no mind. And so then we're going to take the other side and we're going to do the exact same thing. Just come down on top, like so. Going to cut. We're going to hold. And I'm going to bring down the wire across the front of the bead and around. And we're going to go back up the back side. And we're going to twist it around a couple times to help it adhere to stay. We're going to get rid of any wire that's sticking out, like so. I'm going to put a couple kinks in the wire. You don't have to. You can leave it the way you want. It is. But it tightens it down some if you feel like it's a little loose. But there we are. I'm going to fix this here because I can feel it pulling, scratching my hand a little bit. So we're going to tuck it under the bottom of it. Okay, like so. And all we're going to do is open this chain. You can put a toggle clasp or a lobster claw on here if you would like, but I'm going to use this today. all we're going to do is open on one side, put it through, and we're going to close. Open on one side, like so. Put the other side through and close. Now this bracelet is adjustable now. It should fit any arm. You can also change it out if you want to, put a toggle clasp or another one. And there is your bracelet. You can add a few charms if you like. Maybe I'll just put the number 1 on there and a little fishy, maybe. Let's see if we can find. Sorry, Mr. Froggy. For a jump ring. So we jump ring on there. So let's see. And the jump ring. And you don't have to have a you don't have to put on a charm if you don't want. It can be plain, just a plain bracelet. It's on there. Just a 1 and a little fish. And there is your bracelet. You just pull it open like so to put it on. And then you can just use one hand and hold the other and close it. And there is your bracelet, like so. Thank you.